Hi YouTube guys, girls, fellas. Got a project that I'm going to be working on. It's going to be a little costly, but it's going to be cheaper than going out and buying a new one. So the project I'm working on is, oops, sorry guys. This camera would ever focus. This is, and I'll show you what it is so you know that I'm telling you the truth. This is an HP Pavilion D as in dog, V as in Victor, 6700. The problems associated with this computer, by the fact that, you know, it's been dropped a few times. You see this little vent piece? There's a hole, so that's broke. I don't know if it's that piece is inside of here or if it's been thrown away. That's one issue. The second one is that this battery does not hold a charge at all. If this computer was running and working, which it isn't right now, it needs a new hard drive, probably the memory upgraded, and it needs obviously a new battery and charger. This one, it says Cell origin Korea, further processed in China series. Come on, phone. So that's what that says right there. It's an official Hewlett-Packard. The problem is that if this was up and running and working as a regular laptop would, you would plug in your charger on the side of the computer here, and you would think that while the computer is on and you have it plugged in, the battery would charge, but it doesn't. See, this computer here, I'm assuming that it's probably 10 years old or more, because my mother and sister purchased it over at Best Buy between 2007 and 2011, somewhere in that time period. And it was working great, but it starts to slow down, and over that course of time this battery just don't work no more. So that's issue number one. Issue number two, you probably have to do it this way. There's only like 3 things to take off the bottom here. Battery pack. You take this cover off, and I believe underneath this is the memory. And this one here you take off, and it's the hard drive. Hard drive is shot. Even if I were to turn this on, I'd hold F11 and turn it on. I couldn't get to the recovery part of it. This drive is shot, so I have to get me a new one. Now the question is, what kind do I want to get? Do I want to get a 500 gig that's slow, or do I want to go with like a 750 gig that's fast? So this is going to be the most expensive, because if I take to a computer store, they're going to charge me about just about $100 for a 750 gigabyte Seagate with a black label. Seagate 750 gigabyte hard drive at 7200 RPM. It'd be about with tax about like 80 something like that. And on top of that, this computer I believe had Windows Vista on it. So I don't know if this could have Windows 7, but this needs replaced. The memory needs to be upgraded, and the battery needs to be fixed. So then we turn it around, and like I was promising you, HP Pavilion Dv6700. Now if we look at this I believe, if I could be mistaken, that there is a slot right here, which is for a internet card. And there's other videos on YouTube about this particular computer. It has, this computer, when it was slowing down, I noticed that people, my mother or sister or nephew, whoever had it, would take the lid up there and just slam it hard on here. And I might have been guilty of doing that a few times, taking the screen and just slamming it down on here. I might have been guilty of doing that myself. But the last time that I had this thing up and running, you'd have the charger cord plugged in, push the button, screen would pop on, and that's as far as you would go. So the whole point of me getting this thing fixed is to put like computer games on or surfing the web. So let me show you the universal charging thing that I got. This is a universal Targus universal charger. This is how long the cord is, and then the part that you would actually stick into the computer. All right, you see this cord? Follow the cord. Yeah, it's a pretty long cord. I am missing this little piece right here, that little adapter. So this is no longer useful to me anymore. So I went over here to Amazon.com and I found oof, why is it so bright? That right there would be the charger and how much it costs. That right there is the battery, and that's how much it costs. So I'm looking at about, like, well, there it is, $19.71 just to power it up and see what I'm working with. I mean, the whole computer could be fried. I don't know, but I got to start somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and order these, and when they get here, then I'll make a part 2. And sorry for making this video so long, but I just had to let you know about that.